Alahamai kako, Ovauno Jerry Santos, and we are in Kahalu'u. It's changed a lot since I was a kid. There was not much here at the time, but Kanehoalani in the backdrop is certainly the backdrop to my life here. In the early days, of course, I wanted to be a musician, period. So I was singing songs about places I never saw or things I didn't know. It was only after leaving the island and going away from it and coming back, it was the revelation that I need to tell my own story, because that's the only thing that's really the truth. If I'm trying to speak truth, I have to tell my own story. Music wasn't just about enjoying each other's company and having a good time, which is so important, which is why I am a musician, but it also gives you the opportunity to use that in a bigger and more broad way. I wrote songs like O Malia, and I was a very young man when I wrote O Malia, but for me it was kind of like I was trying to tell the younger ones in my family that this feudalistic kind of, oh, how sad we are because they're doing these things to us, is not really all that we need to do. We need to be empowering ourselves. So O Malia really is about telling our young Hawaiians to be proud of who they were. And because of those songs that we did on our very first recording, Walter Riddy and Emmett Aluli reached out to us from Molokai and said, can you help us spread the idea of Kaho'olawe? Of course, I had no idea about Kaho'olawe at the time, but I immediately started looking and listening and traveling and attending the court sessions downtown. And we recorded Mele o Kaho'olawe, and that one in particular was so very important to me because in order to spread that message, the people in the communities knew we had to be kama'aina to who they were and what their stories were. The Kahalu'u song, because it reminds me every time my life changes and the situation changes, people say, do you get tired of singing that? And I say never, because it changes each time I sing it, depending on who I'm singing it to and why the story is being told. The song is more about connecting with someone you know and acknowledging the way your life has changed. So it's not just about a place. And people, I think, when they hear it, they relate it to their own childhood stories, their own place where they come from. So I've heard so many tremendous stories over the years.